This week, a pilot writes, I was the number one of 3 premium bidders for an open time 4-day with no 4-day reserves available in base. Shortly after the close, I noticed the trip was not awarded, but instead split, with a 3-day put back into open time for the next close. Was scheduling required to split this trip? In response, no. The decision to split the trip was not contractually required. CBA Section 6B13D1 lists the times the company is obligated to split trips prior to running these trips through open time. The original intent of this section was to break up larger trips into smaller, more desirable ones after they were released from ELIT and before they were placed into open time. Years ago, in the days of 30 and 7, this improved a pilot's chance of being able to pick up open time while staying under the FAA limits. However, in your situation, scheduling split this trip into smaller portions after there were no straight-time bidders in open time in an effort to hopefully assign those parts to available reserves. This scheduling tactic, known as split to cover, is different than the previously mentioned contractual trip split process. At the end of the day, decisions like this are at the discretion of the individual scheduler. We at SWAPA are well aware of the pilot group's frustration with this and other scheduling practices. As we have detailed many times in the past, the company created split to cover by exploiting ambiguities in our contract in an all-out effort to avoid awarding premium on open time trips. Issues like this stand as a prime example of the need for a full contract rewrite. What started as a contractual tool to improve the open time process has slowly morphed and been reimagined into something that was never intended. Contract rewrite we are proposing in negotiations seeks to close loopholes like this in an effort to bring more clarity and certainty to our scheduling process. For more specifics on what we are seeking in the Contract 2020 rewrite, take a look at the various negotiating points on swapa.org and the SRC's blog, Blueprint for Success. As always, if you have any contract-related questions, give us a call or send an email.